Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Entertainment Podcast, your source for all things entertainment. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Brandon Steiner on the line. He's founder and president over at the Steiner Agency, and he's also a host of the new upcoming show, Millionaire Man Caves. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Hello, great to be with you. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing fantastic, Brandon, and I'm excited. We got a lot to cover today. I want to talk about your new show, Millionaire Man Caves. Also want to talk about our topic, so sports turning dirt into dollars. But before we do all of that, let's go a little bit further into the Steiner Agency. Tell us a little bit more about your company, please.
Well, I mean, both companies, the Steiner Agency, I've really been doing since the late 80s, which is, I help companies grow through the use of athletes and promotion. I'm not a full-service marketing company, but when you have a company, you're looking for an edge, whether it be through PR, advertising, promotion. We actually help execute, not only find you the right talent, but help you execute in a whole bunch of different ways. Or sometimes athletes become spokespersons, or sometimes athletes become partners. They even invest or could be on your board. So there's a lot of athletes out there that have name recognition and big followings. You don't need Michael Jordan. So we've executed thousands of athlete appearances and promotions and partnerships and sponsorships. So we've become pretty good at it after 35 years.
Man, that's amazing. And so trying to get a feel for this, a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, executives listening right to this right now. What are some of the, what are the types of companies that you typically look to place talent with? Like what kind of companies are usually a good fit?
Well, the best fits are the ones that are starting up relatively early and they're starting to bloom. And it's hard for them to have an answer for all the questions. So, you got a trade show and you're trying to do PR and you got one marketing person. So a company like ours, we can execute and make sure that talent gets to the trade show, or we could show that marketing person, or at least assist that marketing person how to have an athlete, put a little PR media tour together, not only mentioning what that company does on the athletes or on the celebrities' social media, but having that celebrity do certain media, do certain interviews and stuff to get the word out. We love startups and smaller to mid-sized companies. Although a lot of times a big company, one of the common mistakes I see with even American Express and some of the bigger companies is you have one division doing one thing and another division doing another division doing another. Instead of bundling it all up together and hiring one person to do all four things that you need, instead of just doing one-off, so you get a much better deal and a bigger commitment from the celebrity to the company, and you have some options along with that since you've now put all that together. So sometimes we'll put a more encompassing strategy together to get a much bigger bang for the buck and really to save you some money, because a lot of times you'd be surprised that even though there are a lot of people in the same building, they're not always on the same page.
Well said. Same building, not on the same page. Well said. I want to get into this show. So, Millionaire Man Caves. Tell us a little bit more about how you came up with this idea.
It's simple. What I found in this virus and everything, our site Collectible Exchange, cxstuff.com, which is almost a version of eBay. The last few months, everyone's become pouring out. We have over 50,000 items on the site already.
Wow.
Well, listen, if you've been home the last 3-4 months and your wife or husband, everybody's clearing out closets.
Yeah.
So what we found is that a lot of people are coming to us with magnificent stuff, and our business is going through the roof. So we decided just to do a show that, you want to go on YouTube, and you just want to basically join, and you want to become a member. So if you go to Man Cave Millionaire on YouTube, you'll get all the notifications. But it's all these people with the coolest items, and we help verify and help them give an idea of what they have and what it's worth and how to sell it. It's just a fun show, but it's a kind of fast-moving show, no hustle, no bustle, where sometimes you see these shows on TV. This is really us just cranking through really good stories about people that acquired really cool things and have no idea what they got.
What's one of the stickouts, like just something that you saw, like, whoa, like that just threw you off? And I know there's a ton of them, and I know you've been in this business 30 plus years working with athletes, so maybe much doesn't surprise you, but what was one of the, just to give our listeners a flavor for one of the cool things you've seen?
No, I get surprised. I get surprised. Like there's a Rocky Bullwinkle game that a guy bought for the business and pieces. And I kind of love Rocky Bullwinkle, go back as a kid, but that inside was a rookie Kareem Abdul-Jabbar card that was signed by him. And he had no idea it was in there. And meanwhile, the game you only paid, a few bucks for, which I'm not sure whether he got great value on that or not, but it's
sure.
one of those fun things to have at your house because those characters were great growing up on the cartoons. But meanwhile, now he's got a rookie Kareem card. So we go through the card, talk about the process of what that could be worth, how to get it graded, how to see if the autograph's real, and then what his next steps are. And, I mean, that's just one of hundreds of stories. I mean, people come to me regularly now, but since we've announced the show, there's hundreds and hundreds of people now lining up going on YouTube to join up and to become part of the process because it's fun. It's fun. You never know what you're going to see. So I am often surprised, to be honest with you.
Man, I didn't know what the stories would be like, but yeah, that's surprising. Come on, you go get a game, and then you get a Kareem card out of it. You're like, what? What is this? Rookie. And not only that, but a rookie and signed. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Let's go. I want to talk a little bit more about how people get involved with Collectible Exchange, because I know there's some people that are listening right now they're like, oh man, I've been wanting to either list things or they want to know what their stuff's worth. I mean, how does somebody engage and get involved with that brand?
It's really simple. When you go to the site, it's very self-explanatory. You click on and it shows you exactly how to put stuff up. Very similar to eBay. And if you want to buy stuff, the big difference, I think one of the major differences is that soon you'll be able to buy directly from athletes. They're going to be on there. The site is going to get collectors closer to the game. But what I like about that is you can get whatever you're buying additionally authenticated and looked at just to make sure that what you're buying is real. Or you can email in a question to try to find out something you're thinking about buying and what it's worth. And that's always a scary thing. You go on some of these other marketplaces, you're not really sure always what you're getting, what it's worth, and if it's real. And I think on Collectible Exchange, we're offering those services so that people can go buy things from each other and know they've got a safety valve. If they don't like the authentication of the item, they can get it sent to us and we can authenticate.
Man, that's great. So it's full service. And you mentioned that, you said it briefly, but I want to make sure I caught that and highlight that. So you said there's going to be also athletes that'll be listing things on there?
Well, that's the next phase. We'll be launching a whole bunch of athlete connections where you'll be able to buy directly from the athletes and their websites. So you'll be going to certain celebrities and athletes and buying from them directly, which would be pretty cool.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that because it's like you don't get much more authentic than that. You're like, I bought it from him. That's awesome. This is great, and I love the evolution of the company. So let's see, Brandon, just to kind of close things up today, I just want to recap everything, make sure we have people going to the right places. So first off, to check out the show, it's on YouTube, correct? And what should people search one more time?
If you go on Man Cave Millionaire, you'll see the YouTube channel. Just click on and join, and you'll see it there. It's pretty cool.
All right, fantastic.
When you go on Collectible Exchange, literally you just go on the site, join the email list. If you want one of my free books, it's free through the middle of July. You can get any one of my books for free. Just pay for shipping, which I highly recommend. Free books are great, and if you're a collector or a salesman or entrepreneur, the books are great. And Collectible Exchange, all the information is there. So if you have some collectibles, you're not sure what it's worth, go to the site, click on it, and it'll explain to you how you can go get a valuation of your items.
And give us and so the books. Let's give us the name of the book. And you said there's more than one, and this is all on the website, right? So when they go there, that's where they can order that. I just want to make sure I have that right.
If you're looking for a Father's Day gift, Living on Purpose is an amazing book for your dad. I wrote it with that person in mind, or your mom. It's Living on Purpose. You got to have balls is how I built Steiner Sports back in the day, and how I really developed the business into an industry. And then the business playbook, if you're a young entrepreneur or a salesperson, somebody just graduated college, the business playbook is a no-brainer.
Fantastic. Well, Brandon, really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about all the great stuff you're doing over at the Steiner Agency and also Collectible Exchange. And then the show, I'm going to check that out. I want to see some of these. Now you have me wanting to go buy some stuff. I'm like, come on, that is fun. Well, hey, again, appreciate you coming on the show. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store, and if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Entertainment, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things you're working on. And Brandon, thanks again for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Take care. Have a great day.